upgrade. Still vicious. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their 2 has used up all their drive. On dangerous turf, easy to get tagged at this range. From up above, goes to the overdrive.
Gotta be planning something.
Lays out with the block. Experience hey, oh.
I'm liking that finish.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Gets the jump in. All right, who's gonna swing first?
I think we're gonna see things open up in a big way.
No thank you. Sneaks in above. Oh, super art.
Wait.
That's not gonna hit.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
What's coming next? They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure. They're going for the super art.
What's this? Oh, this is getting tense.
Smart move to stay on guard.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
What the fuck?
It's any better than that.
Needs to find a chance. Sets up with the jump in. They're going for the super art.
Wait.
The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
This could lead to you're done.
I'm liking that finish.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Put it on the best shot list. Talk about a barn burner.
Round 1.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times than I would have bored.
From up above. Now it's triggered.
Bit off a bit more than they can chew.
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Player 2 has used up all their drive. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. Oh, just a little bit more.
Trying to read each other.
They're playing mind games here. Might be collecting their thoughts here.
It's a big, smart choice to use that attack to inflict damage and get the KO to take the round.
We've got ourselves a winner.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
I can see the fire in their eyes. Hitting a real rough patch.
Player 1 can work with this lead.
This fight's getting real interesting now. Oh, this is getting tense.
Smart play with the throw.
That was super good.
Gotta be mine. Set up with the jump. Picks a good spot. Closes it out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
See, that's what happens when you let your mouth write checks, your hands can't cash.
Very quick GG there. Looks like Kevin's about to get another angel.
Last chance? It's now or never.
We got a real match now. Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
This can lead to some big. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage.
Give him more of that, yeah.
Hits it up, sets up with the throws.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
This may turn into a big chance. Now in range, gonna see a jump in. Attack burns out.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Oh, burnout! Was that on purpose? Perfect read with the anti-air.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Crushes the shit.
Doesn't get any better than this. Oh, that was
Player 2! Gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel.
Ooh, I love when fighters find a way to bring out the best in each other. What a battle.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the lead.
These two could fight 1,000 more times than I would have been bored.
They've got the leader for a drive impact. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building and we feel it.
From up, talk about a clean slate. It's a perfect KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
They're not afraid to let the overdrive block fly even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. This fight is just underway. We're experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chip is down.
This adds some damage and flair with the super.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
The side team experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Rounds the ball. With a smart throw.
It doesn't get any.
Oh.
They ain't getting up.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
This is gonna hurt. The raw super art income.
Yo, what?
We're just getting started here. Who'll take control? Burns out.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Who avoids a dangerous corner situation? Adds a little spice to the overdrive. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
Ooh, both wanna pull the trigger. Who's gonna blink?
Crown from above. Turning it all the way up with the super.
Amazing awareness there. Ooh, things are getting heated.
Player one, burn up, but they might have a plan. What are they gonna do? Player one is in burnout. Very perilous situation. This is where burns out. Will this super art do anything?
Whoa! We live for these kind of fights.
Back into the corner. The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Any mistake here is gonna be
That was unreal!
Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Fights don't get any better than that. That was awesome.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times than I would have before.
Will we see a drive impact? Goes to the overdrive. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. It's back into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Very solid corner switch. No more drive gauge.
Oh, this isn't looking good. Good round.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
You got that right. Oh, the next round starts. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
Ooh, I want to see them get moving.
Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
You gotta be mindful of reach and jump in at this range. Player two has an empty drop experiencing burnout. Both sides in burnout. Solid anti-air.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this point. Boom, there's the sign. Raw super.
Yo, what?
Closing moments of this raw critical art. What's gonna happen?
With this?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Down and out.
I'm liking that finish.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Round one.
It is not over. They want that run back. How is going to go?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
They trade. Knockdown.
Good stuff there.
Cross up next.
Maybe thinking something.
Knockdown. Now the trigger.
Oh, just a little bit more.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can zoom in on that and make adjustments next round. Cool. They were looking for that super art.
Nice block there.
That throw misses. Player one is working with a better gauge. Looking with saw that counterattack coming.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump in at this one. It's no good. Gets the counter in. He's there.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, let's let these two fight forever.
We're still early in the round.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here. What's their playbook?
And player two will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. From up above,
Gotta be planning something.
big low reaching heavy.
Nice, liking that.
Very solid corner switch. Neither of them willing to will this super hard connect.
Okay. What's gonna happen next?
This is a critical point of the round where they
We've got ourselves a winner.
That match was too close, but definitely kind of match you like to see, right?
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
Instant jumping. All right, who's gonna swing first?
I think we're gonna see things open up in a big way.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Opens them up with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Scrapping it out up close. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Just goes for it at this range.
What's this?
It's the
Out the hot shot.
it's there.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
That was a fight for the books. Tell me what you think.
That fight had a little bit of everything in it. We gotta see more from these two.